Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for April 4th to the 10th. Let's see what we have coming up here for you. Chop wood. So it almost kind of feels like, you're waiting on something. You're waiting on something to kind of manifest. It's like you put out your intentions, you're putting the work in, and you're awaiting arrival of something. And I feel like there's an intuitive knowing or this sense that something is on its way, something is coming. And it's like you're preparing the way, you're preparing your home or your energy, your space, it's like you're making yourself open and available for something. And look at that, at the bottom of the deck, there's clean it up. So cleaning up energy clearing, cleansing, getting rid of unnecessary things or setting some things up, making changes, movements. It's like you're making the necessary preparations and changes that you're needing for this new, whether it's a new phase or maybe it's like a relationship or there's something new coming into your life. And I feel like you're kind of making the way for that in whatever way that resonates. Okay, what is coming up here for Taurus this week? Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, they're saying that these two go together. Okay, what else do we have coming up for Taurus this week? Seven of Cups. The World. Okay. So it feels like there are very strong boundaries around the things that you're wanting for your life right now with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. It kind of feels like you are protecting what matters to you at all costs. It's like there's this sense of needing to pave your own way, to go to open doors. And even with the Seven of Cups, it feels like you want these options and these choices in your life. You don't want to be stuck in one space or only have one avenue to go down. It feels like a lot of you are wanting to kind of have newer experiences, newer adventures, just try something different, try something new, or something that just makes you happier, something that makes you feel more almost, I guess the word alignment, more in alignment with what feels right for you and maybe who you are right now. I am getting this sense that maybe something may feel like you've outgrown it, or you feel like you're ready for a new chapter. You're ready even maybe for a new book. And I feel like there's a lot of things here where there's maybe that's also the preparation. You're shifting your energy, your frequency towards this new beginning, something new, a new stage in your life, something else. And so I feel like that is going to be really important for you to focus on. Your prioritizing that. In order for me to manifest this new beginning for myself, I need to kind of stay focused in the day-to-day and allow myself to make the necessary changes to manifest that new beginning here. What do we need to know about the Two of Swords and Nine of Pentacles? Okay, so Three of Pentacles. I also kind of feel like this may be something that you don't see coming as well with the Two of Swords, because sometimes Two of Swords can represent, at least for me, sometimes the way I see it is a block in our intuition, or just something that we're kind of blindsided by or we don't see. But I don't feel like this is a negative thing. I feel like this is just something that is on the horizon that is starting to really, and I feel like it's something you're calling in, whether you're doing it consciously or not. But I feel like you're calling in maybe some opportunities in career, or at least you're being zoned in on, or there's the spotlight on you about something or for a certain position. I feel like there's eyes on you, but in a good way. And I feel like it's going to lead to building your abundance here with the Nine of Pentacles. You're working towards building your abundance, towards having your own thing, your own career, your own business. You're really building up your career here. I also feel like with the Two of Swords, some of you may also be, because sometimes this card is all about, again, that it could be intuition blocked, but it's almost like a block in perception. It could also be other people. You're kind of setting your boundaries and not allowing other people to see what you're working on. And it could be something that you're building for yourself, but it may not be something that you are really wanting to show to people yet, or at least maybe like your family members or your friends, that kind of thing. It's not something you're ready to debut. So there's a lot of kind of building something behind the scenes kind of thing. What else do we need to know about this with the Three of Pentacles for Taurus? Yeah, we have the Death, and then we have the Four of Wands. Okay, what do we need to know about that? I feel like there's some kind of opportunity here that's going to cause some kind of transformation within your home life. So whether that's, where you're living, it could be within a relationship, some kind of foundation that you've built. I feel like there's something new coming in here for you. Either you don't see coming, or something that you do see coming, or you're building and creating for yourself, but you're kind of keeping under wraps. But it's going to trigger some kind of transformation for you. And that is going to make some changes in the home front. So it doesn't necessarily mean an ending, but it will change, like the dynamics, the vibe, or just maybe even location, some kind of dynamic will change because of what you're building. It will cause an effect. What's going to change here for Taurus? What's changing? Page of Swords. Yeah, there's like this new way of doing something. There's this new, it's a learning process. Maybe some of you are moving and you're kind of moving to a place where it is very different from where you're used to being, or there's a learning curve. There's something. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. This is definitely movement. I feel like some of you are moving homes. And the Hermit. And the Four of Pentacles. I really feel like there's something about this that's very private though. It's like you're not really showing anyone or telling anyone, especially because of the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. So maybe some of you are kind of planning some kind of move, some kind of transition out of something old, something stagnant, something that maybe has felt toxic here, like as they're kind of moving those creatures out of the toxic water, rescuing them. It's like they are, changing something in your foundation. But I feel like it's very wanting to create a change, but I feel like it's very secretive, especially with this Hermit and the Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles is very reserved, like kind of waits for the perfect opportune moment, or kind of waits for the right timing for things to kind of line up in order to execute on something. But there's also this patience to this Four of Pentacles as well, like waiting very patiently. And I also feel like with the Hermit card, there's something about things needing to be right and in divine timing for something to really happen and occur. So I feel like you have a lot of patience actually with what you're manifesting, but I feel like it's also something that you're kind of doing just maybe alone or by yourself. Whatever it is that you're building or working towards here. Yeah. And then look at that. The Four of Swords and the Star. So this is all about meditating and manifesting, actually, is what I see. Because the Four of Swords often is, allowing ourselves to rest, meditate, but it's also the card of solitude. It's also the card with this specific one. I always kind of see it as like, again, having those boundaries and setting up some energetic space to protect yourself and to not allow too many other energies to infiltrate, like allowing yourself to kind of marinate or incubate in whatever it is that you're manifesting, allowing something to have the fighting chance to grow, and not be hindered by other people or what they say or what they do or what they think you should do. Yeah. Okay. Seven of Cups. I need to know about the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups for Taurus. Clarity. Wow, look at that. So a lot of times Seven of Cups can show up as confusion or not really knowing not having a clear picture is what I'm seeing, like not having an entirely of a clear picture. And this may have been something that you have been in quite some time. Actually, I'm kind of sensing that there's like this lack of clarity in something specific for a while. And I feel like there may be some clarity that comes in or some kind of breakthrough that you're able to release yourself from. You'll be able to release yourself from something that may have been binding you or keeping you stuck in one place for a while. What are we releasing ourselves from here, Taurus? What's being released? 2 of Wands. Yeah. See, it's like, I feel like, okay, I'm seeing a way out. So it's almost like you're seeing a way out of something. You're seeing a route that you can take. You're seeing the path that you want to take. So I feel like that's going to be really exciting here, actually. Look at that. Justice coming into balance. Something that is also right for you. I feel like some of you are going to have an opportunity to maybe even collaborate with some people on a team or a group project that's actually going to be really fun for you. It's going to be really exciting. And I see that it's going to be something that will open doors for your creativity. Open doors for opportunities. It will kind of open your eyes to something that you enjoy that you didn't realize you were going to enjoy so much. So I know that's very specific, but I kind of feel like I saw that as I kind of feel like there's something that you may be recruited to do. Like maybe you're at work and there's some kind of project and you have to work as a team with someone, but it's going to, or maybe even in school, like you're taking classes and there's some kind of group project that you have to do. And it's on a subject that you surprisingly find absolutely fascinating. And there's something here about like finding something that is right for you. So that is one message here for someone. But I also feel like there is some kind of opportunity or path that it's almost like you've been in, I'm hearing the word limbo. So like not really sure where I'm going or what I'm doing. And it's kind of interesting because I feel like you have been in this waiting period for quite some time. It's like you're patiently waiting for your gifts to come in, for something to kind of come in. Almost, some of you could also just have waiting for clarity. There may have been something where you were going back and forth on, maybe like a career or something. What should I do? I like both of these things. I'm not really sure what path to take. But I feel like there's some kind of clarity or breakthrough that's going to happen here for you this week. And it's going to help bring things into balance. It's going to help you see a way ahead on what you want to move forward. And they're also telling me that just in general, sometimes what prevents growth or forward movement is indecision, so just the fact that, and that's not necessarily anybody's fault, but I feel like sometimes when we get frustrated, things are not moving. It's sometimes because we're not really entirely sure, which path is right for us or what we want to take. But once we kind of make that decision, like, this is definitely the path for me. I have my clarity. I know what I want to do. It makes things just move a lot faster because then there's no more doubt. So I feel like there's something here about clearing doubts along some path that you may have had, maybe you just had a lot of options, a lot of things you were interested in, or a lot of things you wanted to do and wasn't really sure how to go about something. So I feel like there's clarity, and that clarity is going to bring in balance here for you. It's going to help you see something in the right light. So what else do we need to know about this Justice card? Oh, look at that. The 5 of Cups in reverse, though. Oh, no, sorry, 4 of Cups in reverse. Maybe there's also a 5 of Cups in reverse as well. Interesting that I said that. So I feel like this is you opening up. 4 of Cups in the upright is being emotionally withdrawn. And I feel like there's something here that maybe really inspire you or helps you come alive. It makes you want to take the offer, that cup that's being offered here. I feel like maybe some of you have really gone through some kind of healing. You're ready to just kind of embrace something new, embrace the gifts that are coming towards you. I'm seeing that some of you are really going to take a risk, take a chance, but it's going to feel good. Like it's not this scary risk. It's like something that's different, that's new, but it's going to feel right. And so I see you being very open to newer things, different things that maybe you haven't even thought of before, but I see you being open to them. What else do we know? And then the 5, and then I'm seeing the 5 of Cups just in my intuition. So maybe the 5 of Cups reversed for some of you is also healing things from the past that may have felt like you lost. Things that you have been grieving for quite some time, I feel like are healing. So I think that a lot of you may be also going through just maybe some of you for some time have gone through like this grieving period, and maybe it's been years, maybe it's been months, maybe it's been weeks, but I feel like there's something you're cleaning up here. You're ready to kind of like dust off the cobwebs. You're ready to kind of get back up. You're ready to open the door and just kind of set out on a new path. It's like you've gone through some kind of, you're coming out. I feel like you're coming out of this Four of Swords. I feel like almost like now that I look at these cards again, it's like she's blowing that horn, and it's like they're showing me that that sound is like waking her up out of her slumber. So if you kind of feel like if you've been sleeping for some time or resting, I think that you're ready to meet life again. What else do I need to know about the Four of Cups in reverse and this Justice? The Moon, yeah. Unknown, intuition, trusting your intuition. Mystery. I feel like there's something here about mystery as well. Hearing the call. They're showing, I'm being drawn to the music notes here. Hearing the call. I feel like a lot of you are hearing some kind of call. There's going to be something that comes towards you and it's going to feel right, or something that kind of falls into your path or comes into your awareness, and it's going to feel right, and you're going to take it and trust it. 10 of Pentacles. Long-term success is what I'm hearing here with the 10 of Pentacles. Cultivating abundance. I feel like a lot of you have abundance on your way. And so whether that's in connections with other people, family, or just in your career path here, something that is going to bring in that abundance. 8 of Swords. Why do we have the 8 of Swords here? 3 of Swords. See, I said heartbreak, right? Healing that heartbreak, healing the loss. There may have been some kind of heartbreak or loss that has kept you feeling stuck energetically. And I feel like through the healing of some kind of heartbreak, the repair of some kind of heartache is going to help you come out of this 8 of Swords energy here. What else do you need to know about this? 3 of Swords and 8 of Swords. Wow, look at that. King of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. So I feel like this is all about allowing yourself to go after the things that you want. I feel like a lot of you are regaining strength. You're regaining this, I'm hearing the word chutzpah, like this motivation, this inspiration to kind of get back in there, to fight for what you want, to join the competition, to be able to have the strength and the energy to pursue this place of being, to be a King of Pentacles, which is someone who invests their energy, their time into their growth, into their business, into their career, into building something long term. And so I feel like a lot of you are feeling very inspired and ambitious to kind of build something long term. Maybe this is even building a family, building a home, building some kind of legacy, really wanting to plant your seeds, like make your mark on the world kind of thing. That's the energy that I'm picking up on here. And I think it's coming from recovery, from a place of heartache and heartbreak and loss, and kind of needing to recover from something. And so then we're ready to close up this chapter here with the World card, ready to end a chapter, ready to close out the cycle, because you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. If we learn the lessons, then it's ready to close out the cycle and introduce something new, because it no longer resonates. So it's going to be the Chariot. Look at that. The Lovers. And let me grab that card. It fell. Again, I also kind of feel like there's some high standards in the sense of like, you know, not wanting to compromise in terms of what you want to welcome into a relationship with other people. So I kind of feel like here there is some kind of transformation you went through really helped you to see your self-worth. With this Lovers card, this could also be knowing your own worth, like knowing what you deserve, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate. And I kind of feel like you have strong boundaries up, which are very good, you know, and I feel like you're allowing yourself to move forward in life and being very discerning about who you allow in. What else do we need to know about the 7 of Wands and the Lovers here? The Ace of Wands. Okay. Passionate new beginning, insight, ready. It's like you have the green light to start this passionate new beginning for yourself. I feel like this is going to be really exciting for you, actually. Look, and then we have the 5 of Pentacles, but then we have the Knight of Cups. Why do we have the Knight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles? What is that about? Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I was wondering when she was going to come out. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I want to know about this Five of Pentacles here. Why is the Five of Pentacles? I have this sense that this could be someone kind of returning back to you, actually, because with this Knight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles and that Ace of Wands here, it could be that maybe there was someone who didn't choose right, pretty much. Because a lot of times Five of Pentacles is someone who has been out in the cold, someone who offered their cup to a bad investment is kind of what I'm seeing here. But there's like this renewal and passion. It's kind of like, focusing, maybe there was someone, not you, Taurus, but I feel like there may be someone coming towards you that may feel like it's almost like they've gone through this self-reflection. They've kind of seen something, maybe a change of heart kind of thing, or seen maybe deeper into their heart and seen how maybe they invested their energy, their time into something that actually resulted in a sense of lack for them. And so it's almost like here, it's like there's this new beginning, like they're wanting to offer some kind of new beginning here. That could resonate for some of you. This could also just be, a renewal in your hope and faith and love for life after coming out of a period of Five of Pentacles. So after coming out of a period of where we might have, again, experienced some kind of loss or something not working out or something kind of falling through is how we would see it. So I kind of feel like there is either way, whether that's in a relationship or just in our career, in our own life, I feel like there's something here about a renewal on that path, like kind of putting that behind us, especially because we have this World card here. So closing up that chapter of these experiences of things not working out or things kind of falling through, investing in something and having it not turn out the way we thought it was going to turn out. I feel like there is a renewal here, something that's going to help you come back alive, because I love that Ace of Pentacles. This is abundant new beginnings and a fresh start, a new start. And I kind of feel like you're going into it with this beautiful self-love, beautiful sense of, your own worth and knowing what you're worth and knowing what you bring to the table. Because I also feel like by having that, knowing what you're worth, you'll also aim for things that are worthy of you, which is going to bring that abundance here for you. Three of Wands in reverse. Why do we have the Three of Wands in reverse? Oh, interesting. So, yeah, okay. The Three of Wands in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. Something not in balance. What was not in balance? Things changing. Oh, okay. So it may kind of feel like things are changing and it may feel a bit unbalanced right now because things are changing for you. I'm not necessarily feeling it's a bad thing though. Yeah. The waters are changing. It's like you're surfing on high waves. It's like waiting for the water to kind of mellow out. But it's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just that you're transitioning from one thing to the next. You're preparing for something new, something different. And so that's going to shake up your world a little bit. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. What else do we need to know about this? Temperance in reverse and Three of Wands in reverse. The Hanged Man. So surrendering to the change. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay. But whatever it is that whatever's being shaken up for you, it's leading you to your Nine of Cups. It's leading you to the happiness, the joy, the contentment. There's something, I'm getting the sense that something's being removed from your life that may have been kind of toxic or just not serving you. Maybe have even something that you outgrew. Your life is kind of getting cleaned out a bit, and that could mean in many different things. It could just be, literally you're moving home, so or location, so you're kind of moving to a new place that feels more in alignment with who you are now, that kind of fits with who you are now. It could be changes in friendships, it could be changes in relationships, it could be changes in career, but whatever it is that you're moving towards is towards your happiness, and the things that are being cleaned out or kind of maneuvered and changed out are things that just kind of, are not, they can't really, it's like they can't sustain your growth. So they're not going to be foundational for you. They're not stable sources of foundation for you. You can't build on them. So they're going to kind of take an exit here, but you are being guided towards your happiness and your fulfillment here. And look at that, beautiful. With the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is all about you standing in your power, your confidence. And again, there's that really powerful clarity that's coming in here for you, knowing what path to take, knowing what direction you want to go down and what you want to invest your energy into. So it's like there's no indecisiveness or confusion about what should I do, or what should I pick, what should I choose. I feel like you're over that chapter in your life is ending here. That feeling of cloudiness or confusion or kind of being in the dark. If you feel like you've been in that place for a while, that's not going to resonate for everybody. But if you feel like you've been kind of in this place for a long time, maybe even for years, I never really know if I'm choosing the right thing or if I'm going down the right path. I feel like that is not going to really be much of a problem for you anymore. So, and that's going to bring in I'm hearing something about coming out of indecisiveness is going to bring in abundance. So I hope that resonates for someone here. Okay. Let's go into some oracle. What's a challenge for a Taurus this week? Challenge for Taurus. Happiness. Okay. And I think this is because this is allowing ourselves to navigate the waves of change, allowing ourselves to be okay with it, like be at peace with some of the things that are changing in our life. I feel like there's still maybe this feeling of, I feel like the ground is being pulled out from underneath me, but it's going to be hard to see how we're being led into our happiness, but you are, especially with this Nine of Cups, this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. You have a lot of powerful energies that are actually maneuvering into your life. So you're in this transition period here, openness. Yeah. So being able to expand our mind and think outside of what is happening immediately right in front of us. So I do feel like you're going through some significant changes and endings, but you are also moving into happier times as well. And maybe just hard to see it at the moment is kind of what I'm seeing here, all the perspective. What's something positive here for Taurus that's coming up? What's something positive? There's a lot of changes for you this month, Taurus. I kind of feel like, look at that, success and focus. Yeah. So maybe getting a lot done, very productive this week, and being able to heal a lot of things in your life that may have disrupted some kind of grounding is kind of what I'm hearing. So again, they keep bringing me back to this feeling of not really knowing what to choose. And I kind of feel like some of that may have resulted from feeling like there's an imbalance or not grounding somewhere. And so it's almost like there's things they're coming back into balance, or they're leveling out here for you. And so that's going to generate this flow, like with this Queen of Wands. So that flow is going to attract that success, and you're going to be able to really push forward on these ideas or things that you've been wanting to get done. Those are going to start making headway, and there's going to be a lot of movement forward here. Lots of action. There's a lot of energy here for you this month. So I think that that's going to be something that's just going to pick up. And I think that there may be something that maybe the speed of the way things are moving may be a bit uncomfortable for you. But I think that you're being directed and you're being moved into a space that actually is going to bring you a lot of abundance and joy and happiness. So just hang in there, Taurus. Let's do one more here. Let's do a guidance message. One more guidance message for Taurus. Goblin Play and Lead with Joy. So I feel like both of these cards kind of talk about bringing playfulness into your life and to, again, kind of enjoy what you're doing right here, right now. And that's just going to help you to make that transition movement forward a lot easier. So being able to kind of engage in things that you really love to do. So even if like it's not necessarily your career or other things, like kind of maybe finding a hobby or something, like incorporating something in your day, something that you can connect to that sparks a sense of joy in your life is going to really help you to navigate some kind of change. For me, for example, I've been riding my bike in the mornings, and that really puts me in like a high vibrational space, just kind of getting outside, getting some fresh air first thing in the morning. And it's just like I just go for like a quick 10-minute, 15-minute ride, and it really helps me put me in the right space. So that's just an example. You don't have to do that, but just kind of, connect with something that will help you to bring some sense of happiness and joy in your life as you're navigating through some changes. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, as I'm so grateful for all of your support, and I will see you guys for next week. Bye, Taurus.